Hey guys, this is my fourth video in the past few days, and this video is on traps. Basically sneaky things you can do that will most likely be more useful in survival multiplayer, but could also be semi-useful when Red Night comes about and zombies can get inside your house. Now this trap is a basic water trap. The way it works, you place enough blocks, I think it's 7 blocks. On the inside you hollow out the two ends, one with a hole in it all the way out, and then you place water in the middle while blocking off the ends with the hole in it. And basically you place some redstone that links to the water spring block, and then that water spring block will only flow out of the trap once power is sent through the redstone, and you will see how that works in just a second. Now, as you can see here, I'm placing down the redstone to get ready for when I activate the trap, and I'm linking it around over here where I will link it to a lever so that I can see the progress of the water once I pull the lever. Now, I made a few mistakes here. That's because I was testing it out as I went along here, and as you'll see, the water isn't flowing through the empty gap yet, but once we apply the power, it flows out onto the sand. So that's a pretty nifty trap. It allows you to selectively flood a room, and you just plug up the holes again, and it's ready for reuse. Guys, this trap is the death chamber. It's basically a long, narrow hole that I've used in this example. However, you can make it any width that you feel like. It just requires more pressure plates and more holes and more TNT. Basically, the way it works, you build a long, thin chamber, or any chamber really, with something valuable at one end. I used gold blocks in this case. You place a door down the other, and then somewhere in the middle, you place a fairly deep hole, fill the bottom with water, place TNT at the top of the hole, at the entrance to the chamber, and place a pressure plate on top of the TNT. Now the way this works, you step on the pressure, you try to reach the gold, and you step on the pressure plate, which drops you and the TNT to the bottom of the pit. The water keeps you down so that you can't get back out. TNT explodes and you die. Because of the water, the walls remain intact and you remain dead. You can see here I made my pit about 6 blocks deep to allow for TNT drop and water placement from my bucket, but you can make it any depth you like. I just chose that because it was easier and was still deep enough to not allow people to just jump straight out. And there we go, that's how you make the death chamber. Once you enter it, as I'm about to show you, step on the pressure plate, fall down, are unable to escape, even when you get out of water, the TNT kills you. Alright guys, here we go. This trap, which I call the Airlock trap, basically it's an expansion of the earlier trap which I showed you, where the water only flows when power is applied to it. It's basically that on a larger scale, where the water will flow through, knock out some torches, and block off entrances to the room and flood the room, killing the occupant inside. So we're going to test that now. Let's go downstairs, in the door, close the door, and press. There you guys have it. It's flooded the room and blocked off the entrance. Put this on a larger scale, and you have yourself a pretty effective death trap. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped.